The stage lights dim and a low hum of anticipation fills the room. The crowd knows something special is about to happen. The lineup alone is enough to make music history lovers lose their minds. Adam Levine, the charismatic frontman of Maroon 5 with that smooth, soulful tone. Sammy Hagar, the red rocker himself, whose raspy power voice defined an era of rock. Richie Sambora, the legendary Bon Jovi guitarist whose emotional solos could make a stadium weep. And Orianthi, the guitar prodigy known for her incredible work with Michael Jackson and Alice Cooper. Together, they step onto one stage to perform the timeless classic, I Heard It Through the Grapevine. What unfolds is not just a cover song, but a breathtaking fusion of generations, styles, and pure musical chemistry. The opening notes start with a bluesy guitar lick from Richie Sambora. His fingers glide effortlessly over the fretboard, giving the Marvin Gaye classic a rock soul edge. The familiar groove hits instantly, and the audience erupts in applause. Adam Levine steps up to the mic, his voice smooth as silk but carrying a deep sense of emotion. The way he phrases the lines gives the song a modern twist, soulful yet understated. You can feel the energy building as the band locks into the rhythm, each artist feeding off the other's vibe. Then comes Sammy Hagar taking over the next verse with that unmistakable growl. His voice is rougher, edgier, and suddenly the song explodes with attitude. The contrast between Adam's silky vocals and Sammy's raw fire creates a stunning dynamic that makes the performance unpredictable and alive. Behind them, Orianthi takes charge on lead guitar, her presence electric. Dressed in her signature rocker style, she moves with confidence, her blonde hair catching the stage lights as her fingers unleash a soulful yet fiery solo. Every note she plays feels deliberate and passionate. She doesn't just replicate the melody, she reinvents it, layering modern guitar tones over the old-school Motown groove. The crowd is transfixed, watching her channel both respect for the original and her own unique power. Richie Sambora steps up beside her, and the two trade guitar lines back and forth. It's a duel of respect, a dance between two virtuosos who speak the same language without words. As the song moves into the chorus, the harmonies come alive. Adam and Sammy blend voices in a way that feels effortless yet thrilling. Adam's falsetto floats high, while Sammy's rasp grounds the harmony with grit. Behind them, Richie adds a warm harmony tone, his voice seasoned and soulful. You can hear decades of experience in every note. The chemistry between the four artists is undeniable. There's no ego, just pure joy in making music together. They laugh, exchange glances, and push each other to go harder, play freer, sing louder. Midway through the song, the band takes it down low. The instruments quiet, the lights dim slightly, and Adam steps forward again. He sings a slow emotional verse with only the bass and a whisper of guitar behind him. His delivery is smooth but vulnerable, almost like a confession. The audience listens in silence, completely drawn in. Then, as the verse ends, Sammy lets out a trademark rock scream that lifts everyone right back up. The energy surges again, drums kick in, and Orianthi's guitar screams in response. It's the kind of moment that defines a live performance. Spontaneous, explosive, and unforgettable. Richie Sambora takes a turn at the mic, his voice deep and soulful. It's a reminder that he's not just one of the greatest guitarists of his generation, but also a singer with true emotion. When he sings the line, "People say believe half of what you see," it carries a wisdom that only comes from years on the road, years of living through the highs and lows of fame. The crowd feels it. This isn't just a song anymore. It's a conversation between legends, each one telling their truth through music. As the performance builds toward its climax, all four come together center stage. The energy is palpable. Orianthi launches into a searing solo, her fingers a blur, bending notes that cry and soar all at once. The crowd roars. Richie joins her, harmonizing in perfect sync, their guitars weaving together like twin flames. Adam claps along, smiling, while Sammy cheers her on like a proud bandmate. The sense of unity is infectious. It's rare to see artists from such different backgrounds mesh so perfectly, but in this moment they are one band, one sound, one heartbeat. The instrumental section turns into an extended jam session. The bass grooves deep, the drums pound with raw energy, and the guitars create a wall of sound that fills every inch of the venue. Orianthi and Richie trade riffs that sound like a conversation between eras, her modern precision meeting his bluesy soul. Sammy picks up a tambourine, dancing around with that signature wild energy, while Adam moves to the rhythm, encouraging the crowd to sing along. They respond instantly, shouting the chorus back to the stage, "I heard it through the grapevine!" The entire place becomes a choir, voices blending into the music. The song reaches its final stretch, and Adam takes the mic once more. His voice rises into a passionate falsetto, smooth yet aching with intensity. He pours everything into the last lines, giving the song a modern pop soul flavor without losing its roots. Sammy harmonizes underneath, adding rough edges that make the sound real and alive. Richie and Orianthi bring the final solo together, two guitars intertwining in a cascade of notes that sound like fireworks. The drums hit a final crash, the lights flare bright, and the song ends with a collective shout. The crowd leaps to their feet, screaming and clapping as the four musicians stand side by side, smiling and catching their breath. What makes this performance so special isn't just the talent, it's the spirit behind it. I Heard It Through the Grapevine is one of those songs that transcends time. Written by Norman Whitfield and Barrett Strong and made famous by Marvin Gaye, it carries decades of musical legacy. It's a story about heartbreak, betrayal, and the pain of hearing the truth secondhand. Every artist who has covered it brings their own soul to it. But in this performance, something truly magical happens. Four artists from different generations and genres, pop, rock, blues, and soul, come together to breathe new life into it. Adam Levine brings the polished modern edge of pop and R&B. Sammy Hagar infuses the raw power of classic rock. Richie Sambora adds the heart and emotional depth of his guitar storytelling. Orianthi injects youthful energy and virtuosity, bridging past and present. Together, they create a sound that feels both nostalgic and new. It's a perfect reminder that great music never dies. It evolves. Each of them pays tribute to Marvin Gaye while reimagining the song for a new era. Behind the scenes, the collaboration itself was a meeting of mutual respect. These artists had long admired each other's work. Adam and Richie had crossed paths at charity events and award shows, both sharing a love for classic soul music. Sammy, a rock veteran, had always appreciated Adam's vocal ability and stage presence. Orianthi had jammed with both Richie and Sammy before, and her chemistry with them was undeniable. When the opportunity came to join forces for this performance, everyone knew it would be something unforgettable. During rehearsals, they reportedly spent hours experimenting with arrangements. Adam suggested keeping the groove tight and soulful, while Sammy pushed for a heavier guitar-driven bridge. Orianthi added melodic flourishes that gave the track a fresh flavor. Richie, ever the perfectionist, helped glue it all together, ensuring the balance between modern pop precision and vintage rock soul. By the time they hit the stage, their synergy was complete. What the audience witnessed that night was not just another collaboration, but a true celebration of musicianship. After the performance, clips of the show spread across social media like wildfire. Fans praised the blend of voices and the unbelievable guitar work. Many commented that it was one of the best live renditions of I Heard It Through the Grapevine in decades. Music critics noted how each artist stayed true to their identity while honoring the original's emotional depth. The performance reminded everyone that in a music world dominated by trends and algorithms, real artistry still shines brightest when people play from the heart. As the lights faded and the final echoes of the guitars lingered in the air, there was a feeling that something rare had happened. 4 stars from different corners of the music universe had met at one point in time to create a single unforgettable performance. It wasn't about fame, competition, or proving anything. It was about connection. the universal language of music that bridges age, style, and history. Adam Levine, Sammy Hagar, Richie Sambora, and Orianthi didn't just perform "I Heard It Through the Grapevine." They redefined it, proving once again that great songs are alive, waiting to be reborn by great artists. And for everyone who witnessed it, live or online, it was a night that will be talked about for years. A pure, powerful, once-in-a-lifetime moment when music magic was real again.